Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 32 of Danganronpa V3. Last time, we went into more testimonies, more alibis, one of which was basically depicting how Miu traumatized Ganta. Literally, that poor man, he's not going to be the same after seeing that. Anyways, and now we're just determining whether or not Maki actually talked to Ryoma after we lied, of course.
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Maybe the morning of? During the show?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
However, the thing that we can't disregard is that Ryoma's research lab, had a bathroom. That bathroom had a window to the pool. And basically that pool led to the gym. So in a sense, you could, if you somehow went from the lab to the pool to the gym, you could easily get there at nighttime.
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around nighttime, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And it couldn't have been the morning after. That leaves...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Okay.
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick Cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorcerer.
Oh, I swear, like I said, Himiko and Kokichi, they are my OTP of this game.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone! Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
Monokuma.
Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
Scrum time!
Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
You want Scrum debate that badly?
Jeez. We gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
It seems like our opinions are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. And if I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. Split opinion. Yes, the Monokuma key. Okay, when was the body put in the piranha tank? The next morning. During nighttime. What are we on?
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Okay, I'm getting used to it.
Okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony.
Oh no, I don't want you on my side, Tenko!
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. Ryoma's body was put in the tank at nighttime. We have to defend that point.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement? I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
You were right in front of the door. There's no way you could have missed them. Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the
Kaito. Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank.
I got this!
You might be able to
Okay,
reach
we
the
got
tank
it.
from the window above the stage.
But pool next to Lucky.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Tenko?
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Me! Why? Go away, Tenko. Just go away. I don't want you on my team.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
Oh my gosh.
That window's higher than the piranha tank. And it's pretty close by.
Are we gonna be doing like a bridge to the turnabout where the corpse was swung from basically from the shower room in Ryoma's lab to the piranha tank, and that pool tube was used as basically the swing?
The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could catch him easy.
I picture yes, got to throwing Ryoma like a football.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
I don't know. We don't know what Professor Layton does in his spare time.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know. They used the ladder in the gym.
They wouldn't be able to reach, remember?
You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
Well, that's when on the stage.
So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
I don't think that method's possible because the ladder couldn't have been used. The ladder doesn't reach the window.
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder
And
could
they'd have to
barely
carry the
reach
body.
window when it was on the stage.
That, and they'd also have to climb the ladder while moving the body. So really,
And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage.
and plus, I want to see just Ryoma's report card. Yeah, he's 88 pounds. I don't think it would be easy to carry 88 pounds in one arm while climbing the ladder with the other.
Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
So we're assuming that they could just... So plausibility in terms of weight. We're assuming the ladder is off limits, but yet Ryoma, who's 88 pounds, can be just carried like as if he's a bag of feathers.
Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
Only step ladders. Gonta is a man of class. Gonta only used step ladder.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Kokichi, don't even joke about that. Gonzan steroids would be a scary thing.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have any ideas, Kaido?
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
Oh my gosh, Kaido, you're now becoming Byakuya.
I actually don't know that yet.
And then meanwhile, just somewhere Byakuya, he just feels like this tinge. He's like, ugh. He flinches, he cringes in pain. And then they'll go, "My master! What's wrong, master?" Byakuya just, I don't know. Somewhere I sensed someone taking my line. I will not allow this to happen. What? And then Byakuya just bursts in. That's my line.
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
I'm gonna go with Tarzan with like some rope swing, you know, basically like where they put the body in the inner tube and then just flung it, you know?
Seriously?
Because I mean, Ace Attorney Bridge to the Turnabout had something very similar, just moving a corpse across a gap, and it turned out that basically just use a rope, swing him across.
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
He took lessons from you, Tenko.
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what I haven't figured it out yet. Damn it, am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this, I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
Basically, if the glass was already positioned, if we're assuming the glass was positioned beforehand, then basically all the culprit would have to do is get the body in the tank.
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found. When we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? Huh. That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
No offense, Gonta, but that's kind of obvious. That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
Mimikawa under the bridge?
If we can determine when this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Maki the Suendere. Yeah, why do I have the feeling that Maki's gonna become like the substitute love interest? Monokuma file, black piece of fabric.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Okay.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
No, he wasn't.
But the cause of death was drowning.
No.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Ryoma drank his toilet.
Toilet? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
It must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
What's it with the toilet?
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal!
I don't think that's part of it.
First,
It's gonna be Himiko.
Was drowned.
To consider places for a story.
The only place that...
Yeah! I'm good with these V's. I'm getting better.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend a night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Only
Okay.
after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
What are you talking about? You go root for the Giants. You watch for the Giants. They're coached by Big Tuna. How can you hate the Giants?
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
I swear. Oh my god, just like it was. Just what, like I'm a fan of Teen Aqua Hunger Force. Just Carl. Carl is one of those characters I love from the show. Just, especially Carl's talk on the Patriots versus the Giants. I got my friend Dom, Dominator.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. Marked frame window. Piece of fabric in the pool.
Oh no!
I mean, seriously, they think I'm a fraud. Okay. The handcuffs.
Oh no!
Ugh. Okay, I'm trying to think. The window. Ugh. Come on, every time. It's like me and Greek Kichi's account water tank. Ah!
This is it!
The pool!
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Like I said, this is the issue I have with these types of games where I have the logic where I'm like, okay, we're going to say that he was murdered in the room. But yet, my logic is just always so off because I'm thinking, okay, the game wants some specific point. I don't know if the game wants us to go directly into the sink or if they want to just ease into it.
scratch marks on the sink.
Because really, the handcuffs could be brought into the thing first and then transition into the sink.
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
This is it!
Now we're bringing the handcuffs in. See, this is what I mean.
the handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yep.
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the body parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Hey, I'm not complaining as long as Kokichi's keeping it above the waist.
Stop!
Or at least away from that area.
But how did Culprit handcuff Ryoma?
They put the handcuffs on him.
He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
Simple. He doesn't feel a threat, and then they knock him out.
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing
Yep.
him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
Well, was there a fracture or something around the bone? Okay. Yeah, can we just say that the bone... Was there any bone fractures?
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
About what I'm going to do on the weekends.
Pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there?
Pool tube.
Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
Okay. The window.
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
I'm going swinging method. I played enough Ace Attorney to know these things.
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
But then we're back to square one with how did they even get it from the gym floor?
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
Please do. Go to the highest mountaintop where no one ever goes. Or better yet, why don't you go walk under the to the bottom of the ocean?
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Or better yet then, we send her into space. She can go hang out with Monica.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely. What is this? Psyche Taxi? Psyche Taxi? Okay, we got Psyche Taxi. When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psyche Taxi will come up. I know it could be very well Psyche Taxi, but I'm just going to do Psyche Taxi because like Crazy Taxi. The objective is most to gather the layer cubes lying around to form the question. Use the A button to accelerate and the left stick to move left and right. By picking up layer cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you complete the question, you can head toward the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad will happen. Also, there will be other cars on the road. If you hit those, you will take focus energy damage. If it's getting damage, just use the LRB to right button to concentrate and avoid them. Please drive safe and enjoy the ride. Okay, what is this? Okay. Okay. This is pretty fun. Woo! I like how Suichi just has this epic car while all Hajime got was a snowboard. The body was brought from where? It was brought from... Think it time. What? Black window. Okay. $202 kilometers per hour. Okay. The body was brought from the gym window. From where? Okay. Where? From where? Go off the road! Go off the road! Was brought from where? Okay, the gym window. It has to be the gym window. Yeah! Well, this is a whole lot of fun. This is even more fun than Logic Drive. You can't beat Suichi's mind. Suichi's mind is a hot race. And he has a stylish car, yellow car. Just keep your eyes on the road. Okay. Ow. Okay. How's it moved? Oh, Monokuma. I hit Monokuma. How is it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? From window to window. That's the only way it could be. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Oh, I better than my first Logic drive. My first Logic ride.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
Big brother Leon could toss that baseball. Big brother Leon just tossing the body like a baseball.
But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
The pool tube, the air tube, and the rope.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it's not near the body.
There!
The rope.
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
And so the parameters now come into play.
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Or rather, what you said.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Oh, then it impossible.
There was that rope in the pool. No, there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as a rope. Where is it? Where is it? That's the net cable?
This is it!
There's that cable!
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
Oh, like a zip line.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
They used the inner tube.
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
You get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Just let that zoom in! That's the magic of Kokichi. He can just turn people on. He can turn women on. He can make them moist just by insulting them.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
Don't you judge me. I watch Tarzan on the weekend. I know what I'm doing. I also watch George of the Jungle. I know everything about movies where there are people who are raised by apes.
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
We had that inner tube. Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Oh my gosh! What? Kokichi is like Nagito 2.0. This time actually enjoyable. Literally, when Nagito, he goes around saying, "I have all the answers," he comes off as an asshole version of the Joker. When Kokichi does it, he just wants to have fun. You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. Then they would have only had the one shot, no second chances. So obviously, the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the can carefully, meaning they would have to wait. It would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? All we know right now is that the rope was connected to the window. Oh, they used the inner tube to move themselves across the line. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body, and close to the windows themselves. To make that work, they had to use something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. I will solve the mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Come on, think. Hey, man, Gambit. Rubber. I have my training. Rope. Ropeway? Ropeway? What the hell is a ropeway? I just guessed that randomly.
Yes, that's it.
Oh.
I would use something like a ropeway to.
Oh my! I'm sorry. I'm horrible.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
Wow, you got brain damage or something?
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
We have an inner tube. Could have used inner tube. Inner tube. Where's the inner tube? What is this? What's with all the mini games? This is enough. In scenes where you have to deduce an image, mind to mind will begin. In this mode, the answer is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the L stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the A button. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect, so Tetris. And adjacent pieces will then change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do this right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on the top of an object are gone, you can select the object as an answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence will take damage. If there's one piece of evidence left, you can press the A to repeatedly break it. But that will incur a time penalty, so don't button mash. It might sound complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. Thank you for understanding. Okay. 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 Inner tube. Wow, guest.
I see it.
Okay. Lucky me. Lucky me.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
Okay, in that case, next try I'll focus more on I'll focus on getting something for the mind.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along.
So they could carry this
made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people.
But how is that rope supporting 2 people, though?
The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway, and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body.
Oh my gosh. Are we going to say that Kurumi is the culprit? Because she could have covered, because her curtains were on that window.
Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable, and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
It's not entering the gym.
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
I don't really think so.
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
So who asked?
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
You disappoint me! Now you have to tell them!
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Yeah?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodam's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Come on. The trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? That's some crazy ass shit.
Hey, what's crazier than than Ace Attorney Bridge to the Tarbat using a rope from a bridge to swing the body across a chasm?
But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
That's why part of it was...
necessarily.
All you'd have to do is really just dismantle the ropes.
All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side.
Then how would they get down?
Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
Because they couldn't reach it!
An accident?
And they'd have to get into the pool to get it, which is forbidden.
When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason the culprit left in the pool is obvious. The reason? It was nighttime.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
A lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Huh? What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
I think we'll answer that question next time. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer. I hope you come back for the next one. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want. With that, I'll see you later. Bye.